He seemed to be the horse that no one wanted. Undersized and overexcited, Hickstead was not preordained for greatness. That would come later. Bred in the Netherlands, he initially failed to make it into the Dutch Warm Blood Horse Registry. Standing at only 16 hands high, Hickstead was 4 inches shorter than the international caliber competition horse. His breeders offered him up to the U.S. equestrian team, but they passed. However, one rider, Canadian rider that is, saw what others missed. A flawed creature perhaps, but a winner, just like he was. In the beginning of Lamaze and Hickstead's relationship, it was a little bit bumpy, but after 7 years together, they ended up becoming one of the most competitive teams out there. Do you feel like a rider needs to spend a lot of time with a horse in order to really click with them, or can you click with a horse right away? She was also known for her enormous appetite. She would eat nearly anything. Pancakes, eggs, bacon, and toast with her morning coffee. She also loved cake, Coca-Cola, candy, beer, peanut butter sandwiches, and mashed potatoes. You could not leave food unattended with her. But it wasn't just food you had to worry about. She was also caught eating her horse blankets, as well as almost $30 worth of poker chips. Reckless was quite the character. She was sleeping in the military tents and eating cake and candy and drinking beer. I mean, are those typical traits of a horse, and do they usually have that desire to eat those types of food? On Valentine's Day in 1991, in the middle of a freezing cold spell, a tiny foal was born. He was bred and raised by Gary and Paige Edwards in Dawson, Georgia. He was sired by the late great A Command Performance out of Jen's Living Doll. After studying bloodlines, Paige decided to breed her Pride's Generator mare to a son of Pride of Midnight. The original owner of He's Putting on the Ritz, Paige Edwards, studied bloodlines before she ever decided to breed her mare. How important are bloodlines in this industry?
Well, bloodlines are going to give you a leg up.
So Ritz was thought to be ornery as a colt. What is the typical temperament of a walking horse?
With our experience with the horses we breed here,
What do you think it was about Ritz that set him apart from the other horses in the competition?
one is talent and his determination.
Welcome back to This Old Horse. I remember when I was a little girl, sitting in front of the television, watching the NFR, thinking I wanted to be Charmaine James. I had a chance to sit down with my hero and get the inside scoop on her legendary career. I'm honored to be here today to be interviewing one of my heroes, 11-time world champion barrel racer, Charmaine James. I know there's one run that stands out the most in my mind that was really exciting when you had a tack malfunction at the finals. Can you tell us about that story?
Yes, that was on Friday the 13th.
Oh, he had so much heart to take you 10 years in a row and dominate for 10 years. What made you think that it was time to finally retire him?
When I won my 10th world championship, I just wanted him to go out on top.
Today we're talking about Jaguar, which is a horse that's been in the family for quite some time. Can you tell me about your first experiences with him and how you acquired him?
Well, I've watched the horse forever.
I know that Jag has kind of become a part of the family. I mean, he's lived with everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you feel that most people have the same respect and admiration for their horses like you guys do for Jag?
I don't, when you have a horse as special as Jag,
Doc Bar was changing industries once again. He went from the racetracks to the show arena and now the cutting industry. How versatile would you say the stallion was? Doc Bar mania exploded and breeding skyrocketed as the name Doc Bar resonated whenever cutting commanded the conversation. Almost like the gold rush of 1849, mare owners pounded the pavements to Piscinas, California. Once again, the stallion had revolutionized an industry.